You know, but life gon' do what it do. I see you. Life. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Make 'em clap to this. What's this? Funky Cold Medina. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Hey man, could you give me a little life? Just say life, like that. Life.
Live?
That's what it do. I holla, man. Inmates to Society. We in here. One. Inmates to Society, XL Pro Radio, where we keeping you in mind to remember to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. And man, off the cuff, man. Hey, real talk, man. You look like West Coast, man, but you might be right here in the Midwest. What's your name, man? Where you from?
Name Malcolm, from Chicago.
That's what's up. Midwest, like I said. Malcolm. That's a huge name, bro. Tell me a little bit about, man, your experience here in these United Snakes of America. Americans, I should say. Americans. Inmates to Society, where you may not be locked up physically, but oftentimes, man, we feel as a people we locked up mentally.
No question.
And so, yeah, tell me a little bit about your life's journey, man, your testimony, anything.
Grew up in Chicago, did 6 years in the joint in Illinois. From 18 to 24, armed robbery. Calling out 16, they charged me as an adult.
Charged you as an adult at 16?
Yeah. I ain't telling my rappy, so they charged me as an adult.
Oh wow, but that was kind of hard probably going into that at 16. But
yeah, I did a lot of juvenile growing up, juvenile time, just being in the streets.
In Chicago.
Yeah, came home, moved to Michigan. Tried to do a better life, had my kids with me. Ended up falling back into the same system, went back to prison for some drugs. Came home in 2022. Settled down, got my life together, got married.
Praise Yah.
Got a couple properties and
praise Yah.
Doing better with myself now.
Man, that's real, bro, Malcolm. Did they used to call you Malcolm X?
Nah,
they ain't never messed with you on Malcolm X like that?
I call Malcolm and say Malcolm in the middle, but nah.
Man, speaking of, man, what you got, man, on the tattoos, man? I see you got a few nice tats on your face, man.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about I see the tears. They normally say that also mean, you know, you got some marks, you know. Is that just years in the pen, or you actually?
No, I got all these before I even went to the joint, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got all these just
before you even knew what it really meant, huh? You got the tears, or what the tears mean to you, I should say.
No, I mean, it means what it means, whatever the common knowledge of them. But
they normally say you got a body when you got tattoos.
Yeah, something to that nature, yeah. So you know, it means the common knowledge, but I wish I didn't get them now because it makes no sense. You know, you put it on your face, but you know, young and dumb and
yeah, that's at that age, 17, 18. Did you get him in prison, or you said you got him before you got locked up?
Yeah,
okay. What about the one on the other side?
This is my block.
What's that? Let me see.
Walcott.
Wow. Who?
Walcott.
Walcott. Yeah.
It's a street in Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, you know, like you say, you doing stuff like that normally young, and you don't really recognize or realize that maybe or possibly it could be a hindrance or deterrence to how people might view you or look at you. Am I right?
Nah, for sure. Because, you know, then it made sense because I wanted my outside to look how my inside felt. But, you know, now it's, you know, mindset changed. So now it's just, it's a part of me. But now it's a part of me that I no longer identify with. So now it's just here now.
Man, you said you got them tattoos, you said because you was trying to identify what you was feeling on the inside. So you put the, you know, but I get that. And that's kind of the Inmates to Society concept, like I was telling you. One locked up because of the condition one is in. It's the woeful plight experience, woeful plight. That's our journey here being in America as Americans. It's a journey. And oftentimes it's a woeful journey. But at any rate, we're gonna make this journey. You know what I'm saying? So Malcolm, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Giving, you know what I'm saying, a little feedback. What would you tell the youth today? Because you went in at 16. I think it's important that you say something real positive for the young people?
No home runs. There's no need to get a home run. If you can get the first base, you can get second base.
That's heavy.
No home runs.
That's heavy. And sometimes it take a minute for your teammate to get you from the first base to the second base.
Question.
And that's what we got to come in with faith and works and put Yah in the forefront. That way he help us get to where we need to go instead of us trying to do it ourselves.
No question.
That's real, man. But congratulations, man, on being out, man, and you know what I'm saying, your new life, man, in Yahshua's name.
No question. Thank you.
Man, praise Yah. Blacks. Is it black?
B-O-V-C-K, black, yeah.
How you spell it?
B-O-V-C-K.
Right on. Inmates to Society, XL Pro Radio, where we're keeping you in mind to remember to take it one day at a time. And I like how you said, not so much you, but the Inmate to Society concept, our people. Talk about it.
I feel like what makes our people an inmate to society is really just a mindset. You know, for the longest, it's like we harbor the past, and rather than being appreciative of what we got today and how far we came, some of us, we still we try to blame the white man, we try to blame society, and really we our own self that's holding our own self back. You know, we do certain things without taking accountability as a whole, and that's the reason why we have so many people that look at us like, and even including ourselves, that's why we look at ourselves like we're inmate to society. So honestly, it's a mindset thing. You know, we all got to change our mindset, shift into another gear, be grateful for what we got, just admire how far we came and what our ancestors did for us, and we just got to change our mindset up. That's all.
Change our mindset. Yeah. Even though we I would call it I always say it's not so much where you're at, it's what you do with what you have wherever you're at, right? You could be anywhere in the world, but it's what you do with, your intelligence, the choices you make, even the plays you make. It's not so much where you're at, it's what you do with what you have, wherever you at.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And another big thing too is like, I feel like a lot of people too is like, we so fixated on being a product of an environment rather than being an environment ourselves. So a lot of times when we get in trouble, we we try to put ourselves in it like this. What is it? Like you said, like a stigma or like a statistic. We try to put ourselves as a statistic. Mm-hmm. I know it may seem that way, but we're not a statistic. To be honest, like we actually the majority. In reality, and we're starting to take over. We're starting to come up as a whole as people. But like I said, it goes back to mindset. How our minds thinking. We still thinking we living in the 1940s, 50s, where segregation. Like we done came so far, to be honest. So it's what we do, like you said, is what we have, is what we do with what we have now.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we utilizing the tools and resources we have in front of us to do what's right.
Yeah, you at the public library too, man. That's a good resourceful place.
Yeah.
They got free equipment, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. We got to get off of that social media thing and stop following and stop observing so much on the social media. And like you said, creating. You become the environment.
Exactly.
You become the creator. Yep. I always say your creator created you as part of his creation to be creative. So create through creativity.
Exactly. You gotta be creative. But one of the biggest things too is like can't be afraid of knowledge. That's the biggest thing. You just gotta know where you came from and where you at to today. Be acceptable to it and make the best of what you got.
I like that, man. What's your real name, bro?
Ken.
Ken?
Yep.
Ken what?
Jones.
Okay.
But they call me Black.
Yeah, they call you Black. Well, hey, man, you wear that black really well, my brother. And I like to say, man, for the Inmates to Society Public Radio, we're keeping you in mind to remember to take it one day at a time. And what would you say, man, lastly, for the youth, the young people out here? They call them YNs, but they, it's you niggas, not young niggas. It's you. It's inclusive, right?
Yep.
Talk about it. What would you say to them, man, the young people?
We got to stop. Well, my message to the young people is, remember who you are. That's the best thing. Remember who you are and who you was born as. That's the biggest thing. A lot of us, we get so fixated on thinking that we gangster, thinking we hard, thinking we tough, thinking we streets, and then we forget that we wasn't born a gangster, we wasn't born in the streets, we wasn't born a YN like we young kings. Be a young king.
I like that better.
Do things different. Don't be afraid to get out your comfort zone, and don't be afraid to do different. Just because everyone going left, go right. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a follower.
Yeah.
You know, the streets at the end of the day, all that thug stuff, it's a mindset. It's a phase you go through, you grow through, and at some point you got to put it down. I get it. Some people, they got to pick it up, but do it as much as you can. Put it down. Go pick up a book. Go pick up a football. Just grow, live life, have fun. You know, it's more out there in life than the streets and being tough and being a bully.
That's real. You ever did any prison time or any?
I won't say no prison time, but I did some little county time.
Yeah, little county stuff.
Yeah,
but man, most importantly, man, we still upright. You know what I'm saying? We erected. That means we made the wake up list.
Right.
So I always say, His mercies are renewed every morning because great is His faithfulness. And man, you continue to, man, stay blessed by the best.
Definitely.
Indeed. Hey man, could you give me a little life? Just say life, like that. Life. Keeping you in mind. To remember to take it one day at a time. And I got a brother right here from the cloth. Matter of fact, a real, fine cut brother from another mother. And I don't know your name, man, but just for the record, what's your name and where you from?
Milan.
Milan.
Yeah, I'm from Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan, man. Hey, Milan, I ain't never been to Detroit, but Detroit right now, man, it's on the top, I'll say the top 10, man, on just crime and violence, man, right beside Memphis, man. But tell me a little bit about, man, you say Ohio, though, is where you reside right now?
Yeah, I live in Columbus, Ohio now.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about your story, though, man. Why you parted ways with Detroit, I guess, and Ohio.
Well, originally I was looking for a way out. I travel for work, so going to different places, seeing different things, and every time I come back home, it's always something random happening. Just a lot of the YNs just doing just weird stuff, and it's like you can't say nothing to them. And I come from a time where if there's an issue, you duke it out and then you keep it moving.
Right.
Some of my best friends that I had growing up, we fought all the time. Like, now you put your hands on somebody, they're gonna shoot you, they're gonna kill you. So it just got to a point where I just had to get away, and I wanted to go somewhere warmer, but I took whatever opportunity I could to get out, and I ended up on a job in New Albany, Ohio, and I took that as the chance for me to move, and I like Columbus now. I mean, it has its fair share of problems.
Right. Just like every city.
Yeah.
We in 2026. This ain't nothing. Like they say, you preaching to the choir because we been out here. You know what I'm saying? But the inmates to society. What does that say to you, being an inmate to society?
In a way, it feels like you're trapped in an endless cycle. It's just repetition. You get up, you go to a place that you really don't want to be, just to be able to keep a roof over your head in a system that's not built for you to succeed.
Said a mouthful right there.
It'd be different if the system changed, because like even political parties, whether you're right or left, none of that matters. You can flip a coin, heads or tails, it's still the same coin. And that's kind of like where we are in society, where something that I was looking into recently that could be beneficial, that could help, is something like a guild system where everybody's contribution actually matters, and the system itself take care of the people. So the more you put into the system, the more you get back from the system. Rather, in our society, the more you put into the system, the more the system takes from you.
That's a condition, and it's got us, like you said, the hustle and the bustle. It's a endless cycle. I like how you put that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, where is the release? Where is the reparations? Where is the help, so to speak? Like they say, man, if you don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it for you.
Nah, exactly. One of the craziest things, I look at a lot of stuff online, and the best place to get information is always the comment section of whatever video or things that you might see on social media. And I know there's been like a lot of back and forth and hate when people of color do ask for reparations, when the black community here in the States asks for what we've been owed. And it's like, why people keep asking about things and talking about slavery and this and that when you never been a slave, at least from that time frame when it happened.
Right.
And what those people fail to realize is you're talking about people that even after slavery built their own communities, had their own lands, it got bombed, destroyed, all of that taken away from them, and you had immigrants from Europe come in and inherit those things given to them. If for the people that may be watching, look up something called the $5 Indian Act, $5 Indian Act, where people from Europe, when they was immigrating here to the States in I want to say it was the late 1800s,
okay,
they paid $5 to get citizenship through the government by making them indigenous to this land when they're not indigenous. We are the indigenous people from here.
That's what I mean by inmates to society.
Yeah.
You know, we are the indigenous today.
Yeah, and people don't know that.
The 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah, everyone thinks that with the whole out of Africa thing that's where we came from, and it's not quite true in the sense of how they explain it to us. But I can go on about that for forever. But
we're gonna pick up another. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pick up on another note, man. But again, man, for the record, what's your name again?
Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You know what? I need to read it again.
No.
I need to read it again because it's actually from a passage in the Bible, the Book of Ruth.
Okay.
My grandmother gave my pops that name, and then he gave it to me.
Yeah. Well, you Israel, man. And you know they got this saying, say that nigga ain't real. Well, that's because he is real. He is real. So stop saying, I'm talking about in general, stop calling each other, talking about that nigga ain't real. No, you need to understand your roots. You need to understand, you know what I'm saying, that you the indigenous one. You're from the 12 tribes of Israel. And yeah, we Judah out here. And we trying to make it, man, one day at a time. Thanks, Milan. God bless. And stay blessed by the best, my friend.
Cold Medina. Oh Lord, yeah. In life there will be troubles. There are no guarantees. We look to the one above us to supply our every need. Of course, a constant struggle. Never give up on your dreams, because no one else is responsible for how you plant your seeds. You got to take some risks in life. Rewards with sacrifice, cause if you lose it and they come back twice, it's like Reniti on some ice.